Hi, the internet. Hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really getting in the groove, right? You have to take into mind, as you're watching these videos, if you don't see my outfit change in several days, that's because I've recorded all of these videos in the space of like an hour and a half. And I think we're hitting the point where I'm really like, I don't even care about the topic of the video anymore, right? I'm here to yap. So, pardon me for just making sounds with my mouth, but hey, this is kind of where I'm at right now. Been recording for about an hour. Some people do this every day for like 3 or 4 hours. Some do it for 8. Not me. I record like 2 hours tops. Once every like 2 weeks. And I'm good. Baby. Alright. Anyway, pointless diatribe aside. You know what I've been seeing more of lately? I've been seeing more people post on Facebook, Facebook does not have my permission to train AI on my posts. Dun, dun, dun. You think you stopped them? Do you think you stopped them? Do you think that works? Maybe it does. I think I'm training AI right now. I'm guessing AI is training on this or equivalent things that I participate in every day. And I don't think there's any stopping anybody, okay? I'm pretty sure AI is completely unregulated and evil. So, good luck. Good luck having AI not train on your posts now because you didn't give them permission. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but our tech oligarchs are pretty okay with non-consent. Just saying, and I'm not on their side, right? You know what I would love? I would love to see somebody post like, I do not give permission to AI to use my messages. I'd love to see that and think like, go you're really sticking it to them. But like, I'm sorry, you just trained AI how to say, I do not give permission to AI. And by the way, I don't give permission for AI to be trained on any of my videos. Like what? And also, do you think that's a legally binding agreement now? What? Are you dumb? Yeah, you could be. You just might be a little bit stupid. So, yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing it, and part of me's wanted to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and, it's going to be pointless. Fair warning, we're not going to get anywhere with this conversation, and it won't matter. So, if you want to see conversations that matter, I don't know. Talk with a therapist, honestly, Jesus. But no, so, yeah, these people are posting, like, I don't give permission for AI to train on my posts. Like, and obviously, like I said, like, that's not gonna stop AI companies from training on your post. I could be dead wrong about that, and, like, by all means, if you are somebody who didn't know you can make that post, and you think maybe there's a chance that making that post will keep AI from training on your posts, go ahead, go do it. But also, think about it like this. They already trained on your posts. I don't know if you've been watching, but everybody has been collecting data on you since about 2010 at the earliest. No, at the latest. Because, all of this data collection really probably starts around 9/11. 2001, for those of you who are unaware. I know we got some youngsters. I'm sure we got some youngsters watching. I'm 26, by the way. So, Yeah, I'm sorry, but hypothetically, if this did work the way you hoped it would, where they can no longer train on any of your posts, do you not think that they've been doing this for the past, 5 years? Like, what kind of dent do you think you're making? Okay? That's all, that's part of why I just, I don't know, all the power to you. I'm sure you, you really feel, I guarantee you, people like this really feel like they've probably, limited AI in any particular way, but, I'm sorry. One, you probably didn't stop them. Two, they've been training on your shit for probably a decade at this point. And three, what? You know what would be better? You know what would be better? If you wanted AI to stop training on your posts, stop posting. Isn't that a crazy thought? Isn't that a crazy thought? If you don't want AI to train on your conversations online, call someone. Have conversations in person. And I'm sure the people who make this post probably do have a lot of conversations in person anyway, but yeah, you know what it is I think that really bothers me about people who do shit like this is that it feels very self-important, right? Like AI has so much to glean from your posts that would be irreparable, right? Oh my god, James won't let me train on my AI on his posts anymore. Oh no! So that's the first part about it. The second part is that it really feels like a fucking jerk off, man. It really feels like a oh yeah, I don't let AI fucking mine my data. No, you do. You do. They're doing it constantly. Everybody does it. Your data, the creation of data at any point in time is ostensibly creating a system where you're fully encouraging AI to do whatever it wants with your online persona in regards to a training aspect, okay? And it's just I'm kind of fed up with the idea that you just get to do that and you're no longer, what do you I don't know. I just think it's a very weird kind of thing for people to think makes a difference, because that's more or less what I want to ask someone who would post something like this, right? Do you really think you've made any lick of difference in this whole AI shebang, right? And that's the other thing, applications like Facebook, like Instagram, like any of the places that I've seen this post appear on, it's the content and the interactions are part of the data that you create, right? And that's the thing is by what extent are you not allowing them to train on your posts? In what way are you creating any barrier between them and you in regards to your posts? How in a different term too, I'm pretty sure there's a certain kind of contract that you get into when you post on Facebook or anything like that, right? There is some agreement you probably have to agree to before you use the application. And the other thing that I think is kind of stupid about people interacting with AI this way is in no way are you supporting openly legislation that would hypothetically regulate AI. In no way are you actually having any more of a conversation about the ways that AI uses data or the ways that you can prevent AI from using your data. Instead, you're kind of just opting out to write 3 lines of text and sort of be done with it at the end of the day in a way that I find uninspired and boring, right? And let's be clear, I don't support AI, and I think anything we can do to limit AI, anything we can do to regulate AI, there are a lot of very productive conversations to be had around this topic. And I can't help but think, though, that every time a post like that gets, established, that there's this idea of an action being taken when nothing ostensibly actually gets done, right? you know, oh, don't train on my data, is essentially going like, I recognize that I've put myself in the place to be trained on, and meh. So that's my little AI rant for today. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry that I exist. My bad. Have a good day. I love you, but only one of you. Well, actually, you know, if my mom's watching, I love you too. And you know, if you're the other person that I love, you know. I love you, babe. All right, go home or subscribe or shut up. I'm trying to eat my lunch at 5:52. How long am I gonna let this go on?